So this is something I don't usually do, and it's it's I have to do this. I have to do this. This is something I don't usually do, but I have to do this. Share a story. Shout out to the mug. Not the official version, but shout out to the mug. That's what I hear at least. I have to do this. So I'm using my iPhone camera. This will eventually carry over to like my actual camera. But I have to do this. So I'm the type of person who, when I want to do something, I usually plan it out and I execute on that plan. And usually I have plans that are not always good, but I usually will have a plan and roll along with it until I have to adjust, basically. But now that brings up Sunday sips, and my life is interesting because I still like to consider myself on the right path in a way. Yet, coffee's evolved. So Sundays we sip on coffee. And the beautiful thing about coffee is that it, when used properly, can get you really, just get your mind thinking. And when used for other things, it can literally just help you get through any work done that you need to get through. But when used in specific ways, it can get you just thinking on things. And share a story, because I think about my life, especially the idea that the last 10 years, I basically have been an adult, is considered in America at least. I've been an adult and I learned a lot and I did a lot. And throughout those 10 years, one thing that I picked up was the idea, it's called the Vegas rule. You know, colleges had different workshops, but we call it the Vegas rule, to where if you did something in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yet those lessons you learn in Vegas, you take with you no matter what. So that's the Vegas rule. What happens in these workshops stayed at workshops, but the lessons you had received in these workshops, you will take away. And so that's how I kind of think about the last 10 years of my life. I've done things in the last 10 years to where I have no problem literally speaking about on any of those things. Yet now when I look at those things, I go, a lot of the things that happened in my life, I consider private. Well, stories all the way around. But a lot of things that happened in my life, I consider private. To where I have no problem talking on it. But the internet is an interesting place. And I have to do this because now it's like I think about sharing stories and I'm just like, dang, how someone like me, how can I go about sharing those stories? And that's the crazy part. And this is why I keep saying I have to do this because I have no plan for this, if that makes sense. I'm the type of person that has plans things out, and they kind of execute on those plans. But for this, I have really no plan. And so the plan now is just to do it. Literally just do it. It's just to start. It's just to share a story. And through with that, all that, it's like, dang, sometimes in order to form a great plan, you just have to do it. And that's where we're at. Because life is a trip, and on Sundays, we sip. My name is Ryan Vernon, and this is The Hustle for Show. And until the next story, and at this rate, it's going to be like first and third Sundays of the month, till we get a little bit better at it, a little bit better plan. figure out the pathway we're gonna go on. But I have to do this because I have to start and just see what comes out and then make adjustments and literally just enjoy the road that we're on. And like always, keep hustling, y'all. Keep hustling. Peace.